Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm really unprepared this week.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Good evening, everybody.
Sorry, it sounds like school again. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, everybody. What's a Friday evening?
Good evening.
Yet again.
Yes, again. Sorry, I was getting carried away with the school.
You're getting all carried away with school, aren't you?
Yeah, I am repping today Disney and also Chessington.
Disney and Chessington. I love it.
World of Jumanji.
Love it. So what are the years?
Orange Bird.
Bird.
Because they went with the orange on the t-shirts.
Right, okay.
See the back of the t-shirt.
Yeah, go on. Ah, yes. Collect gems and lift the curse.
It's nothing to do with Disney, but you know.
No, but it is to do with Jumanji.
Yes.
Which,
anyway.
Opened up this week, didn't it?
It did.
Excellent.
On Monday.
Yes, it did.
Vlog out. I think Jay might put it somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
But anyway, watch the vlog.
We'll figure that out when we get there. That's no problem.
Yeah.
At all. Okay, so
shall we just start?
We're starting.
Let's just start, shall we?
We're starting. So good old Trekking Tales are back here with Mouse Scoop.
Woo-hoo. You missed us last week, didn't you?
You did.
Like a hole in the head.
Someone missed us. So let's make a start anyway. Right, Disneyland Paris.
Yeah, 2 new seasons announced because we are halfway to Halloween.
Okay, yeah.
As well, we're past halfway to Halloween.
We are now.
So 2 new seasons announced for immediately when the 30th anniversary ends.
Yeah.
So instantly that ends on the 30th of September. Mm-hmm. On the 1st of October, guess what season it is?
Give me a clue.
It's halfway to Halloween.
What now? Oh, right.
So it's Halloween.
Right. On the 1st
Halloween
October.
season starts on the 1st of October.
Yeah.
And then, almost as if by magic, on November the 11th, Christmas.
Woohoo!
Christmas.
Yeah.
But I think that's an acceptable time for Christmas.
For Christmas, I think November the 11th is actually acceptable.
I think that's good. So
yeah.
Don't forget, people, no parties this year. No specific parties for Halloween.
At Disneyland Paris.
In Disneyland Paris, no specific parties. Just an extension of the overall Halloween festivities.
Lovely. Very nice.
So we'll see what that brings.
We will.
Next slide, please.
Next slide already. Wow.
No, not that one. Sorry. Let's go back.
See?
I thought I'd got another slide, but
no.
I haven't got a picture for this one, so you just have to listen to me wittering on.
Okay.
So this week, the French have been on strike again.
Yeah.
This time it's the cast members at Disneyland Paris.
Oh, right.
They've been striking.
Yeah.
It initially only affected it's the entertainment section of Disneyland Paris cast members.
Yeah.
It's the end section.
The end section.
Who probably get paid more anyway, but you know, we won't go there.
Yeah.
Initially only affected the Disney Stars on Parade shows. But it's also impacted on the Dream and Shine Brighter Parade, Mickey and the Magician, and caused an early close of the Princess Pavilion.
Oh dear. Right.
Can you imagine how cross all those parents are when they queued?
So I'm now imagining that I am seeing Disney characters with placards.
Yeah, Cinderella.
And obviously Mickey's at the front.
No, well, I don't know if Mickey is, but you know, he's the big cheese. I don't know if he has to toe the corporate line.
Yeah, exactly.
The big cheese, he has to toe the corporate line. He can't be calling for action.
He can't.
It has only been on a couple of days this week, but there is another call for another action on May the 23rd. So if you're going that week, just be aware, much like this country, the strike may happen, it may not.
Okay, so that's May the 23rd.
Another call for action on May the 23rd.
Yep.
The cast members are protesting for equal pay.
Fair enough.
So, you know, if they are being paid unequally, then I fully support
sounds
their
reasonable.
call for equal pay.
Sounds
particularly
reasonable.
As I don't have a child that wants to queue for the Princess Pavilion.
Awesome, love it.
So, you know, do with that information as you will.
Yeah.
It may happen, it may not happen.
Okay, love it.
Now you can go next slide.
Next slide. I love to explore.
I love to explore. What do you think, Love to Explore? Do you support the cast members' right to strike?
In Disneyland Paris?
Yeah.
And other places?
Hong Kong Disneyland is very close to opening Arendelle, the world of Frozen.
Excellent.
And we did talk about this. Oh, it seems like ages ago, doesn't it?
It does.
Seems like ages ago, but it's going to open in November 2023, making it the first Disney park in the world to have a Frozen land. Well, I say shortly to be followed. We don't know. It's Disneyland Paris. They could all go on strike again. Shortly to be followed by a Frozen land at Disneyland Paris. and one at Tokyo.
I thought you were going to say it's going to be the first in the world to actually open up a part of a park within 5 years, unlike Tron.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is.
What can you say?
It is.
Anyway, the land is going to be set after the events of the first two films, where Anna and Elsa have created a summer snow day.
Right, yeah.
The land's going to be home to 2 rides, attractions. Wandering Oaken sliding sleighs.
Yeah, which we've got a video of.
Say that really fast.
Yeah.
It's going to be the first Frozen themed family coaster.
Okay.
And Frozen Ever After, which is going to be a replica of the ride in Epcot.
Right.
Do you want to play the video?
We will. And cue video.
Hey, you're here!
Welcome to World of Frozen!
Come join us. In World of Frozen, we have the village area, the center harbor with the Arendelle Castle, and also the Oaken Forest area. We have 2 major attractions, Frozen Ever After and Wandering Oaken Sliding Sleigh.
We're doing ride testing, show ride integration. The magic really comes together all at this point.
I feel that we're actually building children's dream.
And the icing on the cake will be, when this is all done, we can share it with the world. We can invite everybody over here to Hong Kong Disneyland, and for everybody to enjoy this beautiful land that we have created here together.
So yeah, it's looking good.
It is.
It's looking good. And don't forget, Hong Kong Disneyland's only been open since 2005.
Yeah.
So I think this is a park to watch.
Yes, will be.
I think this is got lots of things going on.
Yeah.
And lots of potential. I think this could be one to watch. It's a very fledgling park.
Yes, they do, don't they?
While we're talking about Hong Kong Disneyland.
Yeah.
So they've recently done a report because Hong Kong Disneyland is the majority is owned by the Hong Kong government.
Yes, yeah.
So they've had to do a report into the financial spends recently.
Ooh.
And only 44% of the funds earmarked for the expansion of Hong Kong Disneyland have been spent.
Right, okay.
Leaving room for lots of future expansion.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is great.
That sounds good.
So it opened on the 12th of September 2005. The government owned a majority stake.
Yeah.
And this, along with other things, is the first park expansion and was estimated to cost $10.9 billion.
Wow, dollars.
Yes.
Yeah.
With 5.4 being put in by the Hong Kong government and Disney.
Okay. Yeah.
So they've put that money in, and they've made they've done other attractions, including a Moana show, Ant-Man and the Wasp ride, redone the castle, Follow Your Dreams daytime show, Mementos nighttime spectacular, and the Frozen Land. And it's both parties have only put in 2.4 billion.
So
each.
all those rides are that
all those rides
there
and
now?
those shows, yeah,
Are there now?
Yeah.
Oh, incredible.
All those rides and those shows have been done for less than half of the budget. So they've still got absolutely loads left to do. So that's what makes me think this is the park to watch.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? That?
No, and they seem quite fast at
Doing stuff. Yeah.
Which is great.
Okay.
So I appreciate it's a long ways to go. But we looked up at flights, didn't we?
Yeah.
Not just for Hong Kong, but for Hong Kong and Shanghai and Tokyo. And do you know what? It's actually cheaper than going to Florida.
You were sick looking, weren't you?
Yeah.
So Nick from Nick Goes Travelling on.
Hi,
And obviously she says she loves Hong Kong Disneyland.
See? I think it's the place to go. I think it's the park of the future.
Yeah.
Where am I on? I don't know. I've got lost myself now.
You were round about there with the Frozen Park.
Yeah. There we go. I don't think I've got a slide for this one, but just while we're talking about money. So we've had Disney, the Walt Disney Company, have had a first quarter earnings call.
Yeah.
From January. No, it's the second quarter.
Okay.
From January to late March. It counts as the second quarter, I don't know.
Yeah.
And they've reported 7.78 billion in revenue.
Not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Not bad.
It's an increase of 17% on the last quarter. Now, I thought the last quarter was good. This quarter's better.
Yeah.
But Mr. Iger, the man, the myth, the legend, he's shared that Disney is considering theme park expansion opportunities. Again, Hong Kong.
Wow.
Not just Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Some of the partial expansions coming to Magic Kingdom are going to possibly I have to say this is all rumour now. Possibly include Coco, Encanto, and the one I'm most excited for, Disney Villains.
Yeah, Disney Villains would be good.
Disney Villains, DISNEYLAND and Animal Kingdom. I don't think that's any secret. It's going to be replaced.
Yeah.
Top lands to be introduced are Moana or Zootopia.
Yeah.
What would you think? Out of those two,
I think they'd probably go with Moana.
See, I would
I'd
prefer
like
a
Zootopia, but I think they go with Moana.
Guys, what do you think in the comments?
And it doesn't surprise me that they're going with DISNEYLAND, because although it's kind of good, it's not that good at all.
It's a bit fairgroundy, isn't it?
Yeah. So Nick's on it, just saying she doesn't know why people go back to Walt Disney World really when they can go like to Hong Kong for less as well.
Yeah.
On there.
I would like a Zootopia because they are building one in I want to say Shanghai.
Well, Mike from Love to Explore agrees with you.
Yeah,
Zootopia.
I think Zootopia would be awesome. On the West Coast, so Disneyland, California, possible projects could include Frozen, Tangled, Peter Pan, Zootopia, Toy Story, and Tron.
Yeah.
So we've already got Frozen planned in 3 parks.
Yeah. Don't do Tron.
Zootopia possibly.
Yeah.
And also in Shanghai. Toy Story we've got in Florida, and Tron we've got in Florida and Shanghai.
Yeah.
So there's a possibility they could just duplicate what they've already got. I would like to see Tangled out of that list.
Out of that list, I would prefer to see Tangled if Zootopia went to Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
But do not do Tron. Tron's done.
Or Frozen. I feel like I'm Frozen.
Yeah, Frozen's done. Tron's done.
Yeah. Avatar Experience has already been announced.
Yeah.
It's not going to be Flights of Passage, and it's not going to be a whole Pandora.
Yeah.
It will just be something else.
Nick was saying is Tangled coming to Disneyland Paris.
He says there's a ride,
Right.
which is not enough for me.
Yeah, they could do more.
It's basically, Nick, it looks like it's made by the same people. I think it's, I want to say Zampil, but I'm not 100%. Made by the same people that do the teacups. And it's virtually going to be the exact same ride as the teacups, but you're going to sit in a boat instead and have floating lanterns above your head. So for me, that's not enough of that's not enough of an attraction. I would like to see more Tangled.
Yeah.
Because I like Tangled.
Yeah, it's pretty rubbish, isn't it? That?
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. So she's just got a ride.
Yeah.
And I think she should have more.
Yeah.
More than a ride in a restroom.
What, she got a restroom?
She's got a restroom in Walt Disney World, hasn't she? She's got the most beautiful restrooms in the whole of Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, it comes to something when you, as a princess, all you get
a
toilet.
Yeah, it's a beautiful toilet.
Might well be, but it's like, look at my restaurant, look at this, look at my castle, look at my toilet.
Yeah. Over in Disneyland Paris, so rumours are still circulating as to what the 3rd expansion will be.
Yeah.
Likely contenders seem to be either Avatar.
Yeah.
Or The Lion King.
Yeah.
Personally, if we can't have Star Wars, I would prefer it to be Lion King, because that would be unique to any Disney park in the world.
I think Lion King for that. And why wouldn't you get people in to Disneyland Paris?
And Europe seems to love the Lion King.
Yeah.
Disneyland Paris loves the Lion King.
Nick says that I think she agrees with saying they are the prettiest loos ever.
They are the prettiest loos ever. They're very Instagrammable. But Star Wars may not be completely dead in the water. Not yet.
You sure?
Not yet.
After the other announcement.
There are rumours of a mini Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
But not where the 3rd expansion is going to be.
Yeah.
It would be behind Space Mountain in Disneyland Paris.
Right.
So there was a restaurant there called Pizza Planet.
Yeah.
Years ago, and it would be in there. It wouldn't be a whole Galaxy's Edge.
Would it just be Universe?
Because that's Universe is bigger than a world, isn't it?
I don't know. I thought a galaxy is a galaxy.
No, a universe is definitely bigger than a world.
Oh, so it goes galaxy universe, doesn't it? Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You confused me now.
I have.
But anyway, I think that will just be an attraction with theming.
Yeah.
Would be my suspicions. I have seen some things on TikTok. I've not put them on here because they are very rumory.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
Nick's saying that she says they need an ROTR at DLP.
Rise of the Resistance.
Ah, thank you. Yeah.
Rise of the Resistance. Do you know what? I'll tell you what the rumour is that I have heard. It's going to be a jet speeder bike chase.
See, instantly that's just got me interested.
This is a rumour. This is complete rumour.
Yeah, but you know what they're going to do? You just had a jet speeder bike.
You know, like in Endor.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. You're going to do Tron and just change the bloody carriages.
It is Tron.
There you go.
It is Tron.
Yeah.
It's a Tron ride vehicle system.
You see, that's annoyed me already. Because you could have made that so much better.
Anyway, next, shall we talk about Star Wars while we're talking about Star Wars?
Let's
talk about Star Wars because I have not got a slide for this because I didn't get time to do it. Because it came through last night. Galactic Starcruiser has been
abandoned.
Yeah.
Abandoned ship.
Yeah, abandoned in space. So Galactic Starcruiser closed.
Soon.
Is
it August?
No,
September.
28th to the 30th of September will be the last ever cruise.
Yeah, it's that. I mean, to me,
the Halcyon.
Although you kind of thought it was going to happen because obviously they were cancelling people out, they were doing
just remember as well, this is less than 18 months
exactly
old.
That's why I'm stunned at it, because
they've spent a fortune and
yeah,
marketing and everything else and entertainment and cast members and everything. The amount they've spent,
that wouldn't have been a couple of grand.
No, less than 18 months later.
Yeah, they're
said closing it.
I mean, to be fair, he says it's a good idea, but it's way too expensive.
Do you know what? I love the idea of it. Absolutely love the idea, and I was so excited when they announced it, and then looked at the price and went, absolutely not.
It's just ridiculous, isn't it?
I think particularly for overseas visitors who've got to fly
and get there first,
and it's not going to be, they're not going to go for 2 days. It's going to be part of a 1 week, 2 week, 3 week holiday. It just makes it too expensive.
It does.
And I think maybe if they just drop the price a little bit.
Well, quite a bit.
I mean, I don't know Disney's budget. Bob has not had that chat with me.
Not yet. Come on, Bob. Come on.
But obviously their overheads for it, because it's only got 100 rooms.
Yeah.
So it's a very small, very exclusive.
Yeah. Do you know, I never realised only had that many rooms as well. But the whole idea of it was that you were supposed to stay in there, weren't you?
It was completely immersive. So the cost of staffing that for cast members to have to stay in character 24/7, and it was a 2-night, 3-day thing.
Yeah.
The overheads on that must be massive. I mean, just the staffing on that must be absolutely huge.
I was going to say, sure, they'll turn it into a hotel, but only 100 rooms.
Yeah, I don't know that they will.
Yeah, so I definitely.
I don't know what they will use it
Incredible news, though, isn't it? All that expense, all that investment. It's like, no, it's gone.
It's gone.
Shows you how much money Disney have.
Personally, I would have liked it, but I know that you wouldn't, because you'd have tolerated it for a day and then gone, right, I'm out now.
My problem is
this is too much.
Yeah, my problem is with that is it was immersive and you're supposed to be in space, but I am not in space.
No.
And that's the bit that annoys me. It's just like, no, stop pretending. Make it like as though I'm on a planet then. Okay, I'm on a planet and I'm in this planet for 2 days. Fine. Don't pretend I'm in a spaceship, because I'm not.
You're just not prepared to suspend your disbelief. But it driven you mad being in that, and being enveloped in Star Wars for 3 days.
It would have, yeah.
What does anybody else think? You got any other comments yet?
No, well, Nick says she can't believe it's closing, but it's so pricey, which is absolutely spot on, isn't it?
It is. It's a shame. It's a shame. But they have been offering discounts because obviously we have DVC. They've been sending out email after email saying, there's 30% off, there's this much off, and they've been offering the same to cast members as well.
Yeah.
For quite some time, they dropped the dinner seatings down. So, like on a cruise, you have 2 dinner seatings. They had 2 dinner seatings for the Star Wars one because they were so massively undersold. They were dropping the dinner seatings down to 1.
Yeah.
And people were saying, well, it's like a cruise. You've got to spend the same amount of money as you would on a cruise. And to be fair, it's a similar kind of amount, probably a little bit more. Yeah. But I just think people just found it too much.
Too expensive.
And I'm sad, but I did see it coming.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
Anyway, Star Wars over.
Hi, Coaster Chicken.
Hi, Coaster Chicken.
Moving on.
Still in Walt Disney World, which is good news. All hail Bob.
Woo!
So a new ticket has been announced for summer.
Yeah.
1 day in each park for $396 plus tax.
1 day in each park.
1 day in each park. Yeah, it's called the 4-day Magic Ticket. Yeah. 4-park Magic Ticket, and it's available from May 2023 for admission from June through to September the 23rd, 2023. It expires 7 days after the first use or on September the 29th, whichever comes first. So and there are blockout dates. So that's July the 1st to the 4th and September the 1st to the 4th. So it's basically blocked out for Independence Day and Labour Day. So yeah, you can get to use 1 day in each of the 4 parks at Walt Disney World. No park hopping. No upgrades.
No. But $421 at the time we're doing this.
So
including tax.
No, it's not including tax. With tax,
the
total cost is $421.72. Now a regular 4-day base ticket varies because don't forget they're normally date variable and park variable. So Magic Kingdom is always more expensive than Animal Kingdom. And so on. But a regular 4-day base ticket would be between $484.67 and $673.34. So even if you got the 4-day at the cheapest price, which is $484, you're still saving.
I mean, with me and Disney tickets, I always think they cost absolute fortune. But even I know that $421, including tax, isn't a bad buy.
No, it's basically they're selling it as it's $99.
Exactly. Nick's saying, is it still cheaper for us to buy a 2-week ticket?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're going for 2 weeks, it's still better value for people in the UK to buy the UK specific ticket. This is for people who are not going for that long or don't want to be in Disney for that many days because they're doing other things or they're just
I think that's quite a good deal. The 2 weeks for the UK
you cannot get
awesome.
Any better value than the UK Magic
ticket. It's awesome. It costs a stack, but for the fact you could go to Disney 14 days, awesome.
With park hopping, with the water park
incredible
option, with the memory maker on there, you will not get a better ticket than that.
But if you weren't buying that, even I can recognise that 4 parks for basically $99 a day is it for Disney tickets is pretty stunning.
It's very, very good. It's only a limited time one at the minute. Who knows? Maybe if it's popular, they'll extend it.
Okay.
Staying in Walt Disney World, I got on that one. Maleficent fire-breathing dragon effects have returned.
Hooray!
So Murphy at Disneyland California, the dragon that started it all, in Fantasmic. She's still out of action. But the fire-breathing effects in the other dragons have returned, which implies that Disney Entertainment now know what caused it.
And
they're happy enough for this to carry on. Murphy, RIP, still out of action. So there's that one.
That's great news.
It's great news. Disney Photo Pass in Magic Kingdom are unveiling a new magic shot. So that's the one at the top of the screen. So we've got the original photo on with people on the right hand side. And the Photo Pass shot on the left hand side. And it's going to be like a watercolor painting.
Oh, okay. I just thought.
But the best thing about it is it's going to take out all the people behind you.
Okay.
I don't know how effective that will be when there are billions of people behind you, because in that photo there isn't that many people behind that couple. But it's another, it's another magic shot. It's a nice one to try.
Now, so hold on before you move on.
I'm not moving on. I was just going to say where it's available.
Mike's saying, have they said what caused the fire in Murphy?
No,
not yet.
Not yet.
Fair enough. Nick, she's saying that about the tickets and whatever, that it's a definitely great price for the 4 days. And obviously, the 2-week stuff is probably the stuff that we will go with. I think Nick's gone with as well. And effectively, I think Nick's referring to the new photo without the people saying it's so bright. And that actually, Nick, is exactly what I see. I actually thought that for some reason, all they've done is somehow just up the brightness.
I think it's supposed to look like a watercolor painting.
To me, that I have to admit, it's great not to other people, but to me, even on these screens we're looking at, the quality of the rest of it is crap. Sorry, Disney, but against the original,
you're getting your photo pass included. You
Yeah,
may,
oh
you may
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
exactly. You might as well
May as well
try it.
try it. You
can-
might love it.
Yeah, you don't have to do it on that. And Coaster Chicken.
Yeah.
Now, obviously referring back to the fire, Murphy's fire.
Murphy's fire.
Yeah, Coaster Chicken, but we didn't start the fire. So yes, that song is in my head.
It was always burning since Murphy was turning.
Yeah, it's in my head, thank you.
So anyway, the magic shot is available from Disney PhotoPass photographers stationed across from the partners statue at Magic Kingdom for a limited time.
Oh right, so that shot isn't something that just they do wherever.
No, you've got to be the PhotoPass photographer in the photo there with the purple dot.
Yeah.
That's where the PhotoPass photographer will be.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like you stand at the other side of the hub for the zoom.
Got you, yeah.
Super zoom.
I thought what you meant was they just had started this new thing where any photo the blind people have.
It's just that one.
Got you. Okay.
Just that one.
Yeah.
Limited time from 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. only if you want it.
I got to ask why.
I don't know why. I'm just passing on the news. That's what it is.
Would it be even better if that's because
I think because at those times then it avoids parades.
Yeah.
It's not going to get in anybody's way for fireworks or anything like that.
I think it would be better if at those times just have the cast members going, move, move, we've got to take a photo.
Take a photo.
We've got to take a photo.
Yeah, so that's that one. Next one, please. Next slide, please. No, you've ruined the photo pass. Right, we're going over to the dark side.
Universal.
Bit of Universal news. Universal Orlando officially announced all the locations coming to Minion Land this summer.
Okay.
See, Disney have Frozen Land.
Yeah.
Universal have now got Minion Land.
Yeah.
In Illumination Theatre,
Mm-hmm.
you can catch Minion's Gru and his family, along with other Illumination characters from the films like Sing, which I haven't seen, so
No.
I can't tell you a lot about.
No.
But that's like going to be a meet and greet
Yeah.
area, the Illuminations Theatre. Villain Con Minion Blast,
Yeah.
which is the one there, is going to also feature Evil Stuff, which is I think on that other photo, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to be an all new retail location, so you're going to have the ride, and then guess what you'll come out into?
Would that be a shot?
It might be a shop.
Wow.
Who'd have thought that?
Yeah.
They've also announced new items for the Illuminations Minions Cafe.
Is that enough to move on?
Yeah, onto that one.
Instantly,
So
looks at all that food.
it does look nice though, doesn't it? It looks bright. I think it's had it photographed, but it does look very nice.
It does look bright, so therefore it's got loads of American numbers in it.
It'd be tasty though, wouldn't it?
It would.
So the Illuminations Minion Cafe is the building on the top.
Yeah.
So the first picture we've got, you'll like this, Despicables. Like Despicable Me. Despicables.
Oh, right, okay.
Despicables, which are going to be...
I need you to keep repeating that.
Despicables.
Not despicable in the bowls.
Despicables.
Yeah, okay.
So noodle bowls.
Yeah.
The soup there.
Yeah.
That's Agnes's honeymoon soup.
Okay.
Which is a split pea soup with a grilled cheese sandwich.
Grilled cheese sandwich.
Served in a waffle. Served in a waffle.
Not sweet waffle.
Well, I can neither
Please
confirm
don't
nor
tell me
deny,
that's a
but
sweet
I think that
waffle.
looks nice.
Yeah.
I love a waffle.
Yeah.
On the bottom row, on the left-hand side, we've got Cole's crispy cauliflower,
Yeah.
which is the vegan option.
Okay.
But
That
it
actually looks nice. I'd eat that.
Yeah.
I always want to. Is that rice? The blue rice, do you reckon? Is that rice or
Yeah, or
something?
beans or something like that.
Yeah, okay, I'd eat that. The burger looks stunning.
That is... found it. Steak and cheese Ray sandwich
Oh, I'd have that straight away.
with fried vegetable chips instead of chips for
Yeah,
change.
I wasn't sure if that was banana skin, but I'll go with
No,
fried
it's fried
vegetable
chips. I think
Yeah.
it might be fried pickles, so that would put you off. Bob's Teddy Bear chocolate cream puff.
Straight away, that's one mouthful.
And the kids, which looks like something from a 1980s kids bird's eye waffle
Yeah.
advert.
So hold on. Obviously, I can see that's going to be a grilled cheese
Yeah, that's
waffle.
grilled cheese.
Are these potato bits that you used to be able to buy from Quick Save or somewhere?
That's the mini boss mega melt.
I mean, I like it. And
Banana.
Nick was just saying about the banana
Banana.
with the waffles, etc. I mean, it's balanced, isn't it?
It's balanced.
Yeah, you've got all those carbs, have your banana.
It looks a very orange meal, doesn't it?
Yeah,
But it's
it
called,
does.
It's called balance.
It does. And yes, I agree, you can't go wrong with a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
So much so, I might have one after this
Yeah.
because I'm hungry.
So the new cafe, which I haven't got a slide for because we've only got outside pictures.
Okay.
The new cafe will feature 3 themed areas designed after fan favourite minions, Kevin, Stuart, Bob and Otto. Yeah. So the Minion Cafe, if anybody knows Universal Orlando, is going to be where Monsters Cafe was.
No way. Oh yeah, because it's shut down.
Yeah. And Monsters Cafe had the rooms, the individual rooms in there, didn't it? So you had the creature from the Black Lagoon and Dracula and things like that. So it's just going to be a similar layout,
but minions.
Why
do they always ruin stuff?
Well, because the monsters are moving to Epic Universe.
Right.
So I'm happy again now. I was gutted when they said the Monsters Cafe was closing because I loved that.
Yeah.
But they're moving to Epic Universe, and they're getting their own land, so that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Anyway, the first room is going to be the kitchen, where guests will see the Minions' equipment and the gear they use to create all the food, tasty snacks.
Yeah.
Then after that, they're going to have the Minions break room.
Yeah.
So they'll be able to sit with the Minions in the hangout space. I mean, not literally, the Minions won't actually be there. And the third space is the dining room. And you'll just be surrounded by colourful artworks done by the Minions.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
If you scroll on to the next one.
Scroll on to the next one.
Yeah. So as well as the cafe,
yeah,
we're also getting Bake My Day.
Bake My Day.
Go ahead, Minion. Bake My Day.
Instantly. As much as I was saying that's rubbish about Monsters Calf, I have a feeling I'm going to absolutely love Bake My Day. So that's the artist impression on the top, and then that's the actual how it's looking at the moment. Oh, so it's not that far from being done.
No, and the Minion on the top of the cupcake there, that's him on the bottom.
I got you. Okay, yeah.
So it's going to serve Minion-themed treats. What a shock!
Yeah.
Including cupcakes, macarons, s'mores, and more.
Yeah,
Nick's
saying that this is more here as well.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't think where they got the phrase "Bake My Day."
Bake My Day. I haven't got photos or artist impressions of this lot, but there will also be freeze ray pops.
Yeah.
Which is going to serve
cake pops, please.
No.
Not ice pops.
Popsicles, ice pops. Variety of ice pops.
Yeah.
Inspired by Gru the Minions and Vector. And there'll also be Pop-Banana. I don't know how you're supposed to say that. It's Pop-Banana.
That's it. That's it.
Pop-Banana. Guess what it's going to have?
I have a feeling it's going to be a bit of a pop in there.
It's going to be popcorn.
Oh.
It's going to be a popcorn kiosk with banana flavoured banana.
I thought you were going to say what they've done is dip a banana into popping candy. See?
That would be better.
There's an idea.
Universal, why are we not on your blue sky thinking team?
There's an idea. Banana. Boop.
Banana.
Popping candy.
So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it now. I'm not a big Minion fan. But...
No, I'm not a big Minion fan, but Bake My Day is going to be my home when I'm in Universal.
I think that looking good.
Yeah.
I do like Universal snacks though as well.
Yes, I do so, but there's always room for more.
Yeah.
Bake My Day. Or Mike's saying you've got a fluent Minion accent there.
Banana.
And yes, Nick, banana and popping candy is a balanced diet.
I think so. It's called balance.
Definitely.
Next slide, please, Shane.
Next slide.
It's Trekkers. Oh, I haven't done the song, have I? Trekkers top tips. Trekkers top tips.
Can you do that in a Minion accent?
It's not quite the same, is it?
It's not.
There you go.
Right. I think we just lost all viewers.
They've all gone. So my top tip, or our top tip.
Yeah. I think you're giving the game away there. Our top tip
is when you want to book anything with Disney or Universal or anything overseas, is to get yourself a VPN.
Yeah.
Which is
virtual private network.
Okay, because with Disney particularly, you type in the address, www.waltdisneyworld.com, and it redirects you to waltdisneyworld.co.uk.
It says you're in the UK.
It doesn't matter how many times you type in .com, it automatically sends you to .co.uk. You can click on the American site and it will send you to the UK site. It doesn't matter. If you put a VPN in, you can then use the American site. Now, if you want to buy tickets that are not the UK only tickets, the 7 and 14 day tickets, so if you want to buy Halloween tickets or Christmas tickets or the new 4-day magic ticket, you will need to go to the American site.
Yeah.
If you want to buy a one-day Disney ticket, you will need to go to the American site.
Is it like if you want to pre-order your Magic Band as well?
You want to pre-order your Magic Band,
like
you will
that.
need to go to the American site.
Yeah.
So for 9 out of 10 things that you need to go to the American site. You either need to ring, which is expensive and costs, or you need to go to the American site.
Yeah, and generally there's no problem in buying these tickets. You just
absolutely
have to.
Not. You can have your UK address.
Yeah.
You just have to be able to bypass the thing that sends you to the .co.uk site.
And this VPN, this virtual private network, basically makes another computer think your computer is in a certain location when it's not.
Yeah, and you can get free trials, can't you? So you don't have to pay for the VPN.
Yeah.
So you can get free trials. It doesn't even matter which VPN provider you use.
No, it's not really. As long as it goes through.
As long as it's, is there any we would recommend particularly?
Not recommend, but I'll tell you the one that we use, Surfshark.
Surfshark.
So we use Surfshark.
There's one called something Bear as well. What's that
there's
one?
I don't know, but there's loads. There's absolutely loads. But we use Surfshark because for the cost that you pay for a year, because you do get charged.
But you can have free trials.
Yeah, you can have free trials, but you pay about 40 quid a year. And then you can have multiple users. So with the one account, legally, you have it, I have it, our daughter has it, and then you can have multiple computers, etc. Using this one account.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean there aren't any better ones. Nick, she's asking if you pre-order the Magic Bands. So this isn't to do with the VPN. If you pre-order the Magic Bands, where do they send them?
The hotel.
To the hotel.
Once they know you're in the UK, they will automatically send them to your Disney hotel. You can only pre-order the Magic Bands if you are staying in a Disney hotel.
Yeah, but you can pre-order them
and you have a reservation.
Yeah,
you've got to have a Disney hotel reservation.
Yeah,
but you can pre-order them in the UK, and I think you can do it up till 10 days before you're due to arrive.
Yeah.
They will always deliver them to the hotel.
And when we've done it, literally when you check in, they are there.
Yeah, they're there. They're waiting for you. You also get a little discount for pre-ordering them.
Yeah,
I think you get about $10 off, so it is.
That's not too bad. It's not a bad little discount.
No, it is worth doing it, I think.
Yeah.
If you've got a Disney hotel reservation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but VPN is very, very, very useful for.
It's useful for all sorts of
navigating.
things.
For navigating Disney, it's very useful, and I use it all the time.
Yeah, but also, right, if you're in America and you want to watch BBC iPlayer, and then BBC iPlayer says, but you're not in the UK, you can put your VPN and say, I'm in the UK, and off you go. You're watching iPlayer again.
It is very useful.
So,
excellent. Very useful. So, that's the top tips this week.
And in a Minions accent. Next.
Where's Disney history? Let's stay in Disney history.
1960.
Now, just put this one in. I can't read the date because I haven't got my glasses on.
May 19th, 1960.
May the 19th, 1960. Pollyanna was released.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not a fan of live action Disney films. I don't know if I've told you all this.
I don't think you're a fan of recent live action.
I'm not a fan of Disney live action films. However, I am a fan of Disney live action films of this generation.
Yeah.
What I'm not a fan of is the remake live action films.
Of a cartoon.
Yes.
Type thing. Yeah.
This era of live action films, I blinking love.
So, without spoilers alert, is Pollyanna the one where she falls off a horse?
No, she doesn't fall off a horse. She falls off a balcony.
Oh,
she's climbing up. She drops it. She goes to drop a doll, and she goes to grab the doll, and she falls.
After she's come back from the fair, and then she's paralysed.
Yes, and then she can't walk.
Yeah, and they all come round. And
one of the reasons I love Pollyanna as well is because she's such a little ray of sunshine.
She is just like you.
Just like me. She's like a little ray of sunshine, and she finds reasons to be glad. And
she
you know what? We all need reasons to be glad.
We do.
And to find good things out of crappy situations. And I wish we could all be a little bit more Pollyanna.
We do.
I wish I could be a little bit more Pollyanna.
I do.
You do. But yeah, Pollyanna is possibly my favourite live action.
Yeah.
Live action Disney film.
As a Disney film, it is one of those very enjoyable ones.
I love Pollyanna.
Yeah.
And Pollyanna earned Hayley Mills an Academy Award.
Yes. Fantastic.
Yeah. So
next one.
Let's all be a little bit more Pollyanna.
I like that.
Yeah.
In fact, you can start doing that as a segment.
What?
Be more Pollyanna.
Be more Pollyanna.
How are we going to be more Pollyanna?
What would Pollyanna do? That's going to be my new phrase.
What would Pollyanna
Never mind
do?
what would Dolly do.
Yeah.
What would Pollyanna do?
Exactly, you see.
She'd find a reason to be glad.
She would.
Next one.
Next. See?
So this day in Disney history, May the 20th, 1973.
Yeah.
Tom Sawyer Island opens.
Okay.
In Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World.
Did we actually get on this island?
Yeah, we've been on it lots of times.
Right. Oh, so it's not the other island.
It's not Discovery Island. No.
Right. Yeah,
this is the one in Magic Kingdom. It's a huge outdoor playground located in the middle of the rivers of America.
Getting mixed up.
They have got one in Disneyland, and they've also got one in one of the Asian parks. Can't remember which one, but they've got one. Inspired by the works of Mark Twain. I fear it's not going to be for long. No. Because it's potentially problematic in the same way that Splash Mountain is problematic, because
times have moved on.
You know, Huckleberry Finn, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, and Tom Sawyer, and you know, racist undertones.
Yeah, absolutely. No.
But the island opened, as did the river rafts that look ridiculously overcrowded there in 1973.
This is that picture from 73.
Yes. Yeah. And the riverboat.
Do you not always look at pictures like from that one from 73 and then wonder who of them are still alive and what are they doing now?
Yeah. I did try and find, because on this day in history, obviously Walt had already passed.
Yeah.
But Walt very much had lots of input into the original Tom Sawyer Island at Disneyland. He was mostly his designs. You know, he gave it out to the Imagineers, and then they came back and he went, "No, I want this. I want this. I want you to do this. I want you to do that." So he very much had it and an influence in, and obviously he wasn't at Magic Kingdom in 1973, but he did have Tom Sawyer and Becky Thatcher, who were portrayed by two teenagers called Steve Pearsall and I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but Becky Blay.
Slay Blay.
Yeah, Becky Blay.
Yeah.
And they were chosen from the annual Mark Twain observance, which is held in their hometown of Hannibal in Missouri, which is Mark Twain's hometown. Okay. So every year, and when I was researching this, I found it, and every year this little town of Hannibal has this entire festival dedicated to Mark Twain, and they choose a Becky Thatcher and a Tom Sawyer.
You see,
and I tried to find pictures of these two, and I couldn't find them.
I want to go there now. You've explained all
There's
that.
an entire program, and it gives you.
I want to go
everything.
and see this.
And they do, like, there's a famous scene in Tom Sawyer where they're painting the fence.
Okay. Yeah.
And they do this fence painting thing every year, and I was just like, I was spiraling down a rabbit hole of Mark Twain.
Yeah, so the next time we go to Disney, I'm afraid we're not going Disney. We're going Missouri.
We're going to Missouri. We're going to Hannibal.
I'd love to do that, I would. Yeah. Anyway, go on.
Yeah. So anyway, Tom Sawyer Island. You take the rafts over, or they do all the little boats over, don't they? It's just a massive place you can just go and let the kids run about, and there's like swing bridges and caves and forts and all that kind of thing, and it's a good place to go and escape the crowds. It's another tip. It's a good place to go.
Isn't there a cafe on there that opens occasionally?
There was Aunt Polly's, which is a lovely place to go and sit. It's not been opened since 2017.
Oh right, that's a shame.
I think possibly when it's very, 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 very busy, they may reopen it, but it's not been open for a long time. Yeah. What they also used to do on Tom Sawyer Island is that the cast members used to go and hide paintbrushes from the fence painting scene.
Oh right, okay.
Used to go and hide paintbrushes around the island, and then if children found them, retrieved them, and took them to the cast members, they would give them a fast pass for either Big Thunder or Splash.
And they don't do that now.
They don't do that now.
I mean, obviously it wouldn't be a fast pass.
They don't do that.
Mike's saying one of his favourite quotes from Mark Twain is, "It's easy to fool someone than to convince them that they've been fooled."
It's very deep, though. Mm. What would Pollyanna say?
Pollyanna would say, "Don't fool them in the first place." That's not nice.
So yeah, I think that's a shame that they don't leave the paintbrushes.
Actually, that's a shame as well.
But no, they don't do that anymore. Mm. So that's Tom Sawyer Island.
Are we moving on?
We can move on. May the 24th, 1968.
Yeah.
So this is obviously after Walt had passed.
Yeah.
His wife Lillian posthumously, I can't say that one, posthumously receives the Congressional Gold Medal.
Right.
This is not a picture of Walt receiving the Congressional Gold Medal. This is a picture of Walt receiving the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
It actually looks like a picture of someone trying to yank Walt away from the president.
Yeah. So this is President Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yeah.
Handing over the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1964.
Yeah.
But I don't have any photographs of Lillian receiving the Congressional Gold Medal.
That's okay, because in about a week's time or 2 weeks' time, they'll just get AI to generate the scene anyway.
Yeah. But the Congressional Gold Medal, do you know what it is?
Nope.
It's an award bestowed by US Congress.
Yeah.
And along with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, it's the highest civilian award in the US.
Okay, cool.
So this honoured Walt's distinguished public service and outstanding contribution to the US and
the world. Yeah, excellent.
So, and that's great.
I do. So, you know, from what I know of Walt,
it was very patriotic.
Yes.
He was a very patriotic man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did a lot for the war effort.
Yeah.
And very pally with several presidents.
Well, when you're that, he's a bit like Elon Musk, isn't he?
He was very pally with several presidents. I mean, Nixon was there all the time. I don't know what that says about him.
When you get to a certain level, then, you know, it's kind of there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So right.
But that's it.
That's it. Look, the end title.
Banana.
What was that?
Banana.
Banana. So we want you to like, subscribe, and share. So Minion.
Like, subscribe, yeah.
There we go.
Doesn't quite work in Minion, does it?
Well, I presume not. Yeah, I presume not.
Thank you all so much for watching.
Thank you for watching as always. What time are we? 45 minutes. Not too bad. Yeah, we've done all right.
One day I'll get it down.
Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it. Everybody, thank you ever so much. And sorry, Nick, just made me laugh. Yeah. Again, Nick was just saying that she was planning to what Pollyanna would say by saying, don't fool anyone. Problem is now, though, Nick, after with the don't fool anyone, I'm now thinking it should be said like Mr. T.
Don't fool me.
Exactly. Don't fool anyone.
I'm paying a fool.
Yeah. So now,
not just Minions, Mr. T.
Not just Minions, Mr. T. And we got. So the new segment is, what will Pollyanna do in Mr. T's voice?
I can't do that.
You've just done it.
Yeah, pitiful.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Don't fool anyone. See, I can't do it, but you know. Anyway, we digress yet again.
So if we leave you with nothing else for the week, apart from like, subscribe and share, ring the notification bell, if we leave you with nothing else for the week, just remember, what would Pollyanna do?
What would Pollyanna do? But you didn't do the subscribe.
I did.
You went like,
subscribe,
and share.
Ring that notification bell.
Excellent. Thanks, everybody. Are we here next Friday?
We are here.
We're here next Friday.
For more of this absolute drivel.
Yeah, we might. Well, we should be here this Friday, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Next Friday, this Friday. Who knows? Mouse Scoop over and out. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Well, we have to keep waving now incessantly while I just hit the end broadcast.
What would Pollyanna do?
What would Pollyanna do?
I'm making it work. Hashtag, what would Pollyanna do?
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.